Thanks, sir. Enjoy the ride. Oh, hi there. Welcome to Twoloosebricks Adventures, Bricksters and Lego friends. Don't forget your VIP ticket to enjoy all the fun right here in the amusement park.
Oh yeah. Wow. It takes a lot of patience, that's for sure. But you gotta love it. But you gotta be in the mood to do it too. Like,
see, I'd rather be making that.
yeah, you'd rather bake it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the same thing.
Look.
I know.
This is, look at that one.
Hey there, Bricksters and Lego friends. Well, I'm kind of here with a video, but an update just before I do the video. So, you see this track right here. This is where the Christmas train is going to go on the layout. But all this section right across here has to be changed. So, I can't do it right now. It's just too darn cold here in the garage to do it. And I'm going to leave this for a while. So, as you can see, there's a lot of work that has to be done. So, leaving that, I'm going to the video now because it has come to my attention that a section that I want to do here, to do with the hockey rink / bumper cars, which I'm going to put in here. I thought I did the video, excuse me, of the mechanism and how the hockey rink went, but I guess I never got around to doing it. And it was just in conversation to one of my loyal subscribers that I found out that I didn't do it. So, why? I don't know, I didn't do it. So, I'm going to go over that ice rink right now with you and show you what that was all about. Okay, so here we have the ice rink, and basically it's like a hockey game, and the sign fell down. And I made this a few years ago when I was waiting for my back surgery, so I never really got it a video done, I guess. So anyway, I had some clips of it, but I thought I had a video. But anyway, so I'm going to change this top area right here, the plate where all the players and that on, into the bumper car arena. So it'll work well. I'll show you the mechanism underneath here in a second, but the players go around and around. There's two loops. There's the inner loop right here and an outer loop, and they're on magnets, which you can see like right here, just a little rare earth magnet on the bottom of the plate, and you can see how it goes down through the plastic and attaches to the magnet below, which goes around in a circle. So, oh yeah, the cute little Stanley cup I have there. And if you watch Hockey Night in Canada, you would be very much accustomed to the Don Cherry, Ron MacLeod first intermission type of thing. They always have their little story going on. Well, that's those two guys right there. Ron MacLeod being on the left, Don Cherry being on the right, because you know, he wears really fancy clothes all the time, and so that's Don Cherry. But anyway, and I have some of the hockey players there, and they're playing some of the Star Wars guys. Anyway, they just go around in the circle, 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 and then an inner circle, and the referee is just sticky tacked in the center. Now, what I have here is that this plate can pop up like this, just off like this. And just let me take the sign down, and I'll show you the underneath gear. So basically, if I can get it out with it all falling apart on me, like it just did there, what I have here is the base part with the mechanism. The motor has been removed because I'm using it for something else, and I'm going to put it back in, but it's really simple to show you where the motor goes. So I'll just take off the top part there, and I've built it up with Duplo just to give it some height to get to the motor. So I built the transmission worm gear section right here, and the motor plugs into it back here. So it just plugs in, just the power function motor just clips into that axle right there. So what it does is it turns this mechanism here, and it just turns it around and around and around and around. Basically, it's very simple. So it just fits down into the gear there and turns around. what I have set up is upside down wheels here, just so it rides the plate and it doesn't pull the magnet right up to the plate, because then it would stick and it would probably never move. So it kind of just, the plate sits there and it sits across that, and when this, it just moves around with the wheels. You get the idea. The magnet here, 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 and here, and I have some on the inside as well. I've got 3 on the inside. So when you put the plate down and the hockey players with the magnet on the top, which I'll just grab a hockey player to show you. See, they just clip right on there, but you don't want them to clip on, so that's why I have the wheel to keep the plate. So there is a little bit of force that will attract the magnet right to it through the plate. So they'll just stick on and float around the plate. So we can do the same with the bumper cars, in fact, that way too. Just put the magnets on the bottom of the bumper cars and I'll do the same. Now we have it set up right now that it just goes around and around and around the circle. However, with the bumper cars, they change directions. So that's going to be a little bit tricky, because how do you change a power functions motor randomly back and forth and back and forth? Well, you need some kind of control for that. So I'm going to have to program an Arduino motor controller thing for that. Simple enough to do, but I'll have to do that at another time and have the motor controller control the power functions motor, and it'll be controlled by Arduino and not by the power functions controller or whatever. Now, I mean, you could do it by remote, but that's a real pain in the butt. If you want it done automatic, the Arduino is the way to set it up, and it can cost you less than $20 to set that up. So that's the way I'm going to do that, and the motor will be powered off the motor controller for the Arduino. Now, the motor controllers, you can usually run 4 motors off them, so it can control other stuff as well. So it's won't be just used, I guess, for just this. We'll use it for other things in the park as well. So we'll just fence this off here and maybe build up some corners for the bumper cars. But since it's white, we're probably going to put it into this back section wall that I'm talking about and have it built out like this, because I got 2 walls of the hockey rink built, and the other 2 are left open so that I could get at any particular time if I needed to get at the motors or that. But I mean, I could just lift off the plate, but it makes it a lot easier to just do that. And things are kind of like falling apart here right now because it's in a state of disarray, and I have to get it rebuilt and working. So we'll do that. It's not a big problem to do that, so that'll be done someday. And once I rebuild it and everything, we'll get the bumper cars going on it, and hopefully, I don't know, this is just February 1st today, so probably I'm looking May or June. It's going to be a while before I can get down here in the garage and get the mountain built and everything that I want to get done on this section of the layout here. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to put that hockey rink over in that corner, maybe right there where the sock is. I don't know, haven't decided, because that's all changing. Diagon Alley and Harry Potter part is all going to remain the same, hopefully there. I wanted to give it a little more room for more stuff, so maybe that encroach into that, I don't know. But like the Christmas mountain is all going to be from here over, so it's going to be a big work. A lot of work, a big work of art. Big work of art. I'm designing it up now on paper. How that's going to work, I don't know. This space part right here is actually going to end up being Space Mountain. Not like the Space Mountain you think of from Disney World, but it's going to be a mountain, and the space stuff is going to be inside it. So I'm going to call it my Space Mountain. But back to the hockey rink slash bumper car arena. This is the mechanism we're going to use, and that's how it works. It just basically is the motor drives the worm gear, reduces it down, and it spins this around right here. And I got plates here, as you can see, just to keep it from hooking up on the studs on the top of the bricks. And that's it. I could have used wheels if I wanted to, but I'm not using them. It just spins around. Now I may have to change that to put some wheels down underneath, change it around a little bit. Well, I'm just going to wait and see how it would work with the bumper cars, because I mean, it looks like it's okay, but it also looks like it's catching there because for some reason there's a section missing there, so I have to square that off and fix that. You know, it does have some plastic dust there from its rubbing, so maybe I'll have to redesign that and put some wheels down there as well. But in the meantime, that's how this hockey rink works with the magnets. A lot of these rides and stuff that you see do use magnets and that underneath. There's other ways you could probably make these rides and stuff, but this is how I did this one. This one was a little bit complicated at first, but it gets the thing across. But it gets the point across, so it works very, very well. So as you saw at the beginning of the video, the hockey rink, that's how it worked. But we'll just go from here and play with it and see what we come up with. That is the fun of building and mocking something up, and that's about it. I'll get back to you guys on this when I rebuild it for the bumper cars, and that's it for this video as of right now. That's about it for me today. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below, and hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time we upload a video. Take care, and I will talk to you guys again in the next video very shortly.